When Mario Kart Tour was announced, I said, "Yippee! It's a me, Mario!" That's my Mario impression. You're welcome. To say I was super excited is an understatement. The delays made me somewhat worried, yet I held on to my hopes and dreams. Then rumors started to swirl about the lack of real-time multiplayer, and my bright eyes started to fade. Mario Kart Tour has finally released. Is it everything a crazy kart fanatic can ask for? Does it disappoint this tiny gamer who played every Mario Kart since the Super Nintendo days? Let's drive into my interesting thoughts. It's Ramble time. Mario Kart Tour is available on Android and iOS devices. Mario Kart Tour is a kart racer. It's not the Mario Kart you're used to, and it's not exactly the Mario Kart you would expect. Sure, everything Mario Kart related is here. It has races, it has the tracks you've become accustomed to, even the wacky banana peel specials. It really reminds me of the good old days of racing on my Wii, but some decisions make me turn into an angry Wario. I'm just gonna tell it like it is. I do not like the portrait mode. After the initial announcement, I envisioned my Mario Kart to look like this, a traditional landscape racer. Instead, it's presented in the usual casual portrait mode shenanigans. I can't get over this for some reason. It makes the game feel constrained. I understand it. It's here for the control scheme. Basically slide your finger to turn and tap the screen to use specials. The simplicity in the controls will garner praise. It's very fluid and works great, yet the same control scheme would have worked with landscape. At least give me an option. Okay, that's out of the way. The game has you race in different cups. As you win races, you unlock more tracks. Looking at this leaderboard, you may think I'm racing against real life people. I assure you I'm not. These are real life player names, yet they are just used to fill the roster. It's all AI opponents. Tricky Nintendo. Before I move on to the multiplayer discussion, I want to express that the base gameplay and mechanics are very fun. Racing is a joy, and soon the 150cc races present a decent challenge. I didn't always get first place, and I'm okay with that, as it makes me memorize tracks and play smart. Now on to the lack of real-time multiplayer and the promise of one. As it turns out, there is a multiplayer mode. It's supposedly coming in an update. I can click it, but it just reminds me that it's coming soon, so it's not available at launch, just a promise of a future feature that we all want. As disappointed as I am that it's missing, I will definitely be playing it once it releases. Okay, so the gameplay is well done. What about the graphics? Very well done. These are the most Nintendo graphics I've seen from Nintendo on mobile. Vibrant colors and fantastic polygons. It's the total package. The various tracks are clear-cut replicas of previous Mario Karts. They may not be the full tracks, yet perfect for bite-sized mobility. The character models are fan-freaking-tastic. The karts, the gliders, and the specials. It's freaking Mario Kart on mobile. Kudos to Nintendo. Okay, now for the inevitable monetization. Here we go! Mario! I can live with the portrait display. I can forgive the timed multiplayer mode, but I cannot wrap my head around the choice in its monetization. Rubies are used to summon drivers, karts, and gliders. Yes, it's gacha style. Now I would be okay with this if it wasn't for the lack of rubies that can be earned. You're given a few at the start, which leads to a few drivers. If you want to unlock more, you have to pay. Look at this. $1.99 isn't even enough for one summon. It takes 5 rubies. Now this isn't the worst. Eventually you'll get a few charitable rubies. The worst is the subscription pass. You heard that right. Pay $4.99 monthly to enjoy all kinds of benefits. Things like challenge badges, cool karts and drivers, and get this, access to the 200cc races. You're telling me it costs $4.99 a month? That's $60 a year. To play a race mode that should be unlockable? One that's present in the real-to-play counterpart? That's just plain greedy. Mix this with the fact that unlocking more drivers is tied to real money, and we have a very bad offender to the consumers. Nintendo can't seem to get their monetization right. Most of their mobile games seem like tests, just to see how they can earn money while keeping players. I may not know the answer to their monetization problem, but I do know a subscription service is not it. It's a me, Mario. Okay, now that I've ranted about the bad and dabbled in the good, is Mario Kart Tour worth a play? It's a half attempt at an actual Mario Kart for mobile, but sure, it's worth a play. The gameplay is a decent transition, and the graphics are charming, eyeball-pleasing goodness. My complaint with the portrait is just a matter of preference. My issue with the monetization is a real issue. It's the worst part of the experience, to feel like you're missing out because you don't pay. With all that said, it's still worthy of a try. I mean, it's Mario Kart on mobile, for better or for worse. Will it stay downloaded on my device? Sure, that's only because I want to try the eventual multiplayer component. Until then, I will not pay a monthly subscription. So if you're a greasy Kong looking for a first place celebration, then give it a go. Yippee! As always, thanks for watching Tiny Little Games. Please subscribe to support my channel, like for more rambles, and ring that notification bell for video updates. Fun fact, Nintendo is officially 130 years old. That's a great granddad.